Good morning and welcome to Ewetopia Farms. Happy Easter, everybody. Doesn't much look like Easter out here today. Looks more like we should be celebrating Christmas. Mother Nature gave us a little white surprise overnight. I'll walk around the yard to show you it. Yeah, it actually looks really nice, so I'm not going to complain about it, and I can see that this won't last for long. But it's been so muddy around here with the rain and the melting and stuff that right now the white over everything just makes everything look sparkling clean again. Well, I was going to walk you out back, but I've got my slippers on and I can see that I can't walk on the deck because it's got too much snow. It looks like we got several inches anyway. So let's go inside and see what today has in store for us. This is Kit Kat and Caboodle in their creep area. They just had their bottles, and you can see that they're eating hay out of the feeder. They're free to go out and join the others. There's the opening. But see how well these guys have grown. Even little Kit, she's still the small one, and she's got a lot of catching up to do, but she's a solid little thing. I'm guessing when she's a year old, she's going to be a really nice lamb, because these guys, it's very obvious because they're big, and you can see that already the shoulders and the hips are the same width. But if you look at little Kit, she's the same thing, just on a smaller scale. So we'll see how she turns out, but she's not looking misfitish. It was just unfortunate that she was born a little early, I think. Hey guys. So here's the new gate Arnie made for Gimli's group here. And that looks pretty fancy. He couldn't put the holder up top because we have a wood frame up here and a little U-joint, so it wouldn't fit in there. So he did this really funny contraption here for lifting it up. So you can lift it up by the handle here. Oh, I was expecting it to come out the top. And then it just pushes back in. It would be easier if Arnie did it because my hand.
So you gotta explain to people what happened here, Len.
There, so you can see that's locked in there, and it has a handle. And then if you're on the other side, you can lift it by this handle.
So Lynn was complaining about this latch.
I wasn't complaining. I was making suggestions.
Because,
there's a difference.
I'm 6'1", 6'1", and Lynn is 5'1".
2. Don't make me shorter than I am.
So this is Lynn's little hinge that I put on later, so she doesn't reach it very high. And Lynn's gonna go like this. Actually, I had to put that eye on there because without that eye, this rod was bending, and they probably could have bent it, and now it's quite conserved. So I would have put that latch inside too, but I figured if sheep were smart enough, they would go like this at night.
Oh, for sure.
And they would all go down.
For sure, I wouldn't have that inside at all. Definitely not. Hi, Chewy. How's Gimli? Hi, Chewy. How's Gimli? He's a nice ram, isn't he? He really is.
I don't think she can hear, babe.
Hi.
I think she's lost her hearing.
Hi. I think she can hear because her ears weren't damaged, but I just think she's got muffled hearing. Chewy lost her ears in a birthing accident. But otherwise, she's just a a perfect little ewe, aren't you? And this is her first. This will be her first lambing.
She's a nice ewe.
She's a really nice ewe.
She's a nice ewe right there. There's a bone in that ewe.
Yeah, this one's really nice. She must have had lambs before.
So that's what it is. So what I could do is, you see this? See, as long as I was in here, you see, I wouldn't have to use. I could cut off. I could cut that rod off there.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have to lift it up so high.
No, you'd still have to lift it high because it
No.
has to go to this one.
If I cut half this off, you don't have to lift it half foot higher, half foot less.
Oh. I don't know. Just leave it the way it is because it's probably more secure. And if it is annoying or they don't line up for some reason. But I would just leave it the way it is.
And then if the manure pack is high in the winter time, you know how we get in trouble?
Yeah.
That gate can go 6 inches higher. Just by pulling the pins, you can put it up higher, that the gate will go higher.
I don't know if we can see the pins. Where are the pins?
Right here.
The lighting. This barn is so dark, so it's
Just
really hard
little
to
pins. See? They pull out. The gate will go up to this notch here, and you'll be 6 inches higher, so you won't bother the motor.
What did you make those pins out of?
Just 1/2 inch rods.
No,
and,
but you put
a washer on it. In case it got a little bit hard to get out, you can just lift them out.
That's a pretty good idea.
A little engineering in me.
Someone said you should have an equipment tour or something.
Oh, you gotta fine tune things to make things work, right?
Well, we always had problems with this pen was the hardest one to get into because of the post and just how it was set up here. Because this used to be a dairy barn, right?
See the manure pack. So now you can still go in, you see. You go in if you want to do the gate this way.
Yeah.
And if the manure gets too high, you can just raise that gate for an afternoon. And it would be higher until the manure went out. Because you know we don't take the manure out every day.
No. It only feels that way, right?
But I think that works really nice. Way nicer than the other system. And this is a little higher so no one should jump over anymore. But I'm thinking about, here with the two hooks here,
Yeah,
I'm thinking about putting the same thing on this one.
probably.
And
Well,
you can take it out
that
too.
gate this gate's all rusted and breaking apart anyway.
Because also when I bring a round bale straw in, I have to remove this little panel and swing that away to get the bale in. If I had one gate like that, it's way easier for me.
Well, just one right across instead of it being bent in. Yeah,
So
I would agree with
I
that
have
too.
the eyes, and I could probably put a gate from here right to there with the same system.
Yeah, probably.
If
be
you
better.
think that's a good system.
Yeah.
Or we can do something else.
No, I agree with that. Oh,
So, there's some of these are pregnant. This one here is pregnant.
that's
Carrying land.
that's Tom over there on the other side, and that ewe's discovered Tom over there sitting there. And these are the stragglers.
They have to-
And there's definitely pregnant ewes in here. So we're not done lambing yet, people. So look at her udder. Quite a few coming in. I'm guessing we're gonna, and this one too. We're gonna have some May babies. Not our favorite time of year to lamb, but it's just a small group and it's better than them all being open. But they're all bagging up now. I don't know what happened with this group, why they delayed so much, because they are mostly from Felon's group. Now I'd have to check my records, but we did have a group of Suffolks that lambed last May, June, and I'm guessing these are the girls from that group. So they were weaned a lot later than the others, and I do find that the sheep that lamb in January always lamb in January, and maybe that's going to be the same thing with the sheep that lamb in May. They're always gonna want to lamb in May. And then we had one Dorset we're gonna give her an extra chance, one more chance, because all the other Dorsets bred. And these are the other breeding groups. See how they're doing this morning. Hi Gaston, how you doing with your girls? Yesterday we saw Gimli showing interest in somebody. We don't use a teaser ram, and we probably should, because I think it's probably a good idea. So basically when we throw the ram in, there could be a few in the group that will lamb in from that first cycle, but we usually give them that first cycle as the toning up stage where the ram is getting the ewes stimulated like a teaser would do, and then so we leave them in an extra 2 cycles after that. And for once that's not rain coming off the roof. That's actually the runoff from all that snow we had, because that's the ram pen, which I said is south facing, and so the sun's getting rid of all that right away. Okay, we're in the lamb coverall right now, and I've got my best buddy here, Tammy, the little lamb with all the attitude. Tammy, can you stop eating and have a look at us? Tammy? Tammy? Hi. Get that out of your mouth. Come here. Let's see you. There you are. No, look over here. No. Oh, stubborn too. You gotta be the center of attention. You know what she's looking for? What the lamb's like? She has severe attitude, yes. But there's if you can see very closely there's the hay, and then there's all these little loose things. Those are all the leaves, and she's sorting out on those. Are the leaves the best part, Tammy? Are they? We can always recognize her because of her spot now. When she gets older, we won't see that spot anymore. Oh, see? It fades pretty well to nothing under there. But right now we can recognize her. In the future, we'll just recognize her by attitude, because she's one of the sheep with attitude in this barn. Hi. We have a ram lamb in the Dorset group that we're really liking. He's a really young guy, but he's already starting to stand out. He's got the personality, and see the good spread on his legs, bare face. We went out for a drive today, so I'm just doing a barn check quickly as we came back. I see Gimli is fast asleep with his head on his girlfriend. And I hear a lamb in the other pen, so it looks like while we were away, a straggler had a lamb too. So we missed that. Luckily it's okay. You hate waiting for so long, and then you go away and there's a problem and you miss it. He's fast asleep. Mommy, did you have a baby? You just had a little baby, didn't you? Yeah, you had a baby. Good girl. Good girl. We'll go set a jug up for you. And you had it on the cold day, too. You had it on the cold day. Today was the snow day, so of course they're going to have it when it's the cold day. But we'll go get a jug set up and get her all settled, make sure they're all okay. So we got them in the jug. We checked to see if she had another lamb, but she didn't. We checked her teats to make sure that she's got milk on both sides, and she does. She's a first timer, and she's got a little boy back here. Hi, sweetheart. He's had his first suck, so everything looks to be good. She's in her jug now. She's got her own hay, her own privacy, her own water bowl. And she'll stay in here a day or two, and then we'll put her out in the group pen. So your lammies can play with all the others. So your lamb can play with the others. Yeah, you're okay. You did a good job, honey. You did a really, really good job. Yeah, you should be proud. He's very nice. He's very nice. Okay, we'll leave her alone, and we'll come back and see her later. So we'll end up in the barn. Just fed the bottle babies. They're all eating hay really good now. This is the youngest group, and you can see how much they've grown. And this group is going to be the next to be weaned, because they're getting really big in here. And before we go in for the night, we'll check in on our biggest little Easter surprise. Yeah, that's you we're talking about. How you doing, Mom? What do you think of having lambs? Is he a nice lammy? Are you feeling a little more calm now? Say hello. Hi. Hi, baby. How you doing? Hi, you're a nice lammy. I see that. Is he a nice lammy, Mom? Hi. Hi, how you doing? You're very pretty. You're the big Easter surprise. He's very nice, Mom. He's very nice. Are you feeding him? He looks pretty nice. You can tell she's a little tired. I don't think I'm guessing she hasn't laid down yet. She's just standing here looking worn out. Those of us who've had babies of our own, we know that feeling. Oh, he's gonna get up. And like I've told viewers in the past, if they get up and they do a big stretch like that, usually that's a really good sign that they've got a belly full, because they're feeling good. And also when he went over to Mom, even though she is looking tired, I think you heard her talk back to him. So she's communicating. And there we go. I don't think he really wanted any. that your mom? He's got, you can see that kind of in the light, it looks like a white thing. That's his sack. She mustn't have licked him off properly. And the sack is, it's like a little film of skin, and it's dried up really hard over his back. But she's just looking a little stressed out right now, tired. She's just looking a little tired.
Yeah. Nice, you actually.
Yeah, you can tell she's just tuckered, but she's probably not laid down yet.
Yeah, she has laid down, but it's a big ordeal, eh? The first time laying.
That's right.
The second time she'll be crazy about it. What's it got, a little cold on there?
That's a little bit of, it's the sack. You can feel the skin,
Yeah.
the film of the sack.
You probably shouldn't lick it off.
See? And a bit on his head. See? He's a ram lamb, and see already there, he's friendly. I don't know, our rams are the friendliest ever. I swear they're born that way. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, you guys look tired. Yeah. So, we'll say goodnight to these guys. They're the Easter surprise. And all that shaking and stuff is a really good sign.
She just lost some milk, so.
Yeah.
For a beautiful day, don't it?
And there's he's going underneath into the cave. And we actually prefer for him to go lie under there because moms have been known to lay on them. Not you, of course. Not you. Don't do that. Okay.
She has a little bit of swelling, which you can, she's probably about 14-inch spread on her back feet there, on that rump.
Yeah, she's
Really easy
nice
to have
wide. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sized lamb. Well,
So we'll say goodnight to her.
she'll have a good night's sleep.
So
And that little lamb will come up tonight a couple times and nurse. And you know what it's like when you're tired.
So we'll say goodnight to Scotty. Good night, Scotty. You're gonna stay in the milk house?
Scotty!
That's a good spot for him. Safe from coyotes.
Sit right down.
Oh, and here's Ben waiting for us, and Max. And the stars are out. So thank you for joining us for this Easter episode at Ewetopia Farms. Hope you'll join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.